So what do you think it's important for leaders to do in order to encourage that two-way process?
Okay, so a bit like my previous answer, I think there is a style thing, and then I think there's also a tactic that you can employ. And I think the real gold lies in combining the two things that I'm about to say. So the style thing is a way you interact with people, and for some people it comes naturally to be seem very approachable, seem very personable. If it doesn't come naturally to you, you might need to work at it. You might need to do some coaching on it. And that's something I coach leaders on quite a lot, which is how to seem more approachable, even though on the inside they feel like they are, looking at how they're communicating and whether it encourages feedback or not. So I think some people have that popular touch and people feel that they can go and talk to them. And that is about not being formal in your communication style, wherever you can avoid doing that. The specific tactic that I would deploy, and again, we've used this to great effect, is it's not particularly original, but I still think it's very effective, is 360-degree feedback. And sometimes what leaders do in 360-degree feedback is they only ask for feedback from other leaders, other senior people in the organization. And that to me is a waste of an opportunity. And I think to use 360-degree feedback really well, you need to be asking quite a number of people, maybe 30 or more people across the organization, who sometimes might not expect to be asked to give feedback about how you're leading, what they would like to see you do differently. But being asked in itself is a mark that you are interested in their views. And I think key in that process is to tell people that you will, and this takes some bravery, but you will give feedback to the people who participated and indeed the wider organization about what you intend to do on the basis of the feedback that you have received. And just adding that thing in makes people more inclined to be candid. And time after time, the numbers of people I've done 360-degree feedback with, and they are very surprised by a couple of things. One, how candid people have been. And two, the consistency of the feedback they get from different people. So I won't say who, but one senior leader I was working with had no idea that he was perceived by his colleagues or as not paying full attention in meetings that he was leading. He would be, apparently checking email or distracted by other things. And I think if his peer had said that or his PA had said that, he might have discounted it. But that feedback came from a number of people in different parts of the organization. And he came forward and he said, yes, I understand your feedback and I'm going to act on it. And 18 months later, we ran the 360 again. The feedback was very different.
Mm. And I agree with that, because I think for 360 to be effective, you have to demonstrate that you're going to act on that feedback. I think that is vital.